Hello everyone, I'm Michael Dana. Thanks for joining us. Many of us are coping with rising food costs at home by changing our buying habits. But for some of the restaurants we visit when we go out to eat, well, that's not an option. One of the most common ingredients in all restaurant food is flour. And places like donut shops and pizzerias have no choice but to buy flour at the market price. This week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson tells us how the high cost of flour is hitting a favorite breakfast food and everyone's favorite Friday night fare.
Hey buddy, you bringing the baby Father's Day shopping right now?
The conversation is one reason people keep coming back to Jay's Donuts in Baton Rouge.
She heard me, she's just acting like she didn't hear me. Are you bringing that baby Father's Day shopping right now? Yes. We only have 6 days left.
Oh, and the always fresh pastries.
You need to film that, buddy. That's bragging rights right there.
But lately, there's been one topic of conversation that just keeps coming up.
Hey, did I tell you about the price of flour?
Jay Lindsay says not much has changed in the way he makes donuts.
She usually comes and gets the same thing every day for 16 years, and today she changes.
Since he first opened his shop in 1972.
Pricing structure has changed greatly.
There he goes talking about price again, but with good reason.
We've seen the price of flour double in the last year. We've seen our shortening go up by about 60%. So we've seen some really tough numbers come our way.
To offset that cost, Lindsay grew this single wheat plant right in back of the store. Now that's just in jest, but what is not a joke is what Lindsay will have to do next.
There was a time when we'd just go up on the price every 2, 3, 4 years. Then I'd be real nervous about going up and thinking about how it's going to impact our business. And now we're getting ready to go up for the second time in a year.
With dedicated customers like these kids, it's likely Jay's Donuts does not have much to worry about.
But not every business which depends upon flour to stay in business has been able to stay afloat. But Mr. Gaddy's here by LSU's campus had to shut down after serving students for more than 30 years.
How you doing, ma'am? How are you?
Louis Handel can now be found at the Mr. Gaddy's on Essen Lane in Baton Rouge.
Can I make anything for you guys on the bar? We're taking requests right now. Cheese pizza? Okay.
He says last year, food costs for the LSU location went up by $45,000. Too much for that location to make a profit, especially when it offered hungry college students an all-you-can-eat buffet.
When you come to Gaddy's, you got to have that well-balanced meal. Have a little salad, a little pizza, a little pasta, you know?
The good news is many of Handel's loyal customers have followed him to his new location.
Is anybody hungry? I want hands. See, anybody hungry? You're hungry? Okay, great.
And he's picking up new loyal customers every day.
Okay, 2 5-year-olds, a 6-year-old, an 8-year-old.
Handel says that's evidenced by an increase in business at the Essen location, where he serves up every pizza.
Well, I don't see a senior citizen here, but I'm gonna have to take your word on it today, ma'am.
With a huge slice of personality.
Thank you, ma'am.
And unlike the flour and cheese used to make the pizzas, he just can't put a price on that. In Baton Rouge, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
By the way, the Mr. Gaddy's Pizza on Essen Lane will continue to give discounts to LSU students. And if the price of pizza dough weren't enough, the beer industry is also reeling from higher production costs. The cost of barley malt has doubled over the last year, and the price of hops has gone up a whopping 500%. Paying more for pizza and beer? Man, what's the world coming to?